Hi everybody, it's Mayra. I hope all is well with you. Now that we're starting off the new year, I wanted to do a quick tutorial so that you ladies might have one more good option for the Jewish high holidays, for Rosh Hashanah especially. And I'm going to do today the Artsy side swoop. Now I happen to love this wrap. It looks really artsy and funky and at the same time really dressy, at least on me. But I find that a lot of women have difficulty with it. They tend to get bamboozled. So I think that my instructions might actually help. I first learned how to do this from a tutorial from my friend Rachel, and I'm basically going to demonstrate it to you. I'm wearing my velvet band, my classic shaper, and on top of that I am wearing my black 2-in-1 in a basic regal wrap. Now this base layer of the basic regal wrap is not strictly necessary. I do it in the winter when I need that extra layer for warmth. Other women do it because they want to make sure that the wrap is fully covering them. But I find that the wrap does the covering job, so I don't feel you need it all the time, but it's your call. Anyway, in order to do this wrap, you need 2 scarves. One of them has to be a lightweight one, like a 2-in-1. The other one can be either a lightweight one or a pashmina weight one, like this one from Rapunzel. I'm going to be using this pumpkin orange 2-in-1, and I'm going to be using my teal pashmina from Rapunzel. You start by taking the 2-in-1, the lightweight one, and draping it at an angle, at a shallow angle, with the ends roughly even. Remember, it should basically go over one ear and behind the other. You tie it. Okay. You've got your 2 tails again, roughly even. Then you take your second scarf, which is either a 2-in-1 or a pashmina, and you do the same thing, except on the opposite angle. And notice, I'm purposely doing blue, teal, and pumpkin orange because they contrast really nicely with each other, and that way you can really see what's going on. But you don't have to do contrasting colors if you don't want. Yeah. Now, once you've gotten them tied, you bring the tails forward, like this. Okay. Now, here, you've got your angling. I'm trying to sort of smooth it all out, and it's not so easy, but I got this. Okay. Now you've got your tails forward. Now, here's where a lot of women get bamboozled, but here's where my instructions can help. The basic way to do it is to remember the simple instruction of zig, don't zag, zag, don't zig. Now here's how it works. You take the tails of the first scarf, scarf A, your 2-in-1. You take one tail, tail 1, so it's A1, and you drape it over your head at an angle. You zig it. And you bring it around back, and you tuck it underneath. Tuck it all underneath. These fringes are getting all loose. Normally these tails are a little longer, but it's okay. You've got an angle going. Okay, so you've zigged it. But now you take the second tail and you don't zag. You take it and you drape it straight across. And you tuck it. Now as you can see, you've got a nice zigzag going, but you also have a seam here that is going to come in handy. Now, you take the second scarf tails. Now, here's where you zag but don't zig. But what you do here is you create the artsy side swoop. And what you do is you position your hand where you want the swoop to fall. It can fall anywhere from below the ear to chin length. I think it looks best in between. If it doesn't fall past your ear, though, it kind of loses the point. I like it about here. And you drape it like this. And then, since the tail may not be long enough to reach all the way to the back of your head, all you have to do is tuck it into that seam that you created when you didn't zag. Now, as you can see, I've got the side swoop here. Okay, now remember, you zagged it. You did it at an angle. Now, you take the second tail, you don't zig. You bring it straight across, and you tuck it underneath. Okay. And now, you've got your artsy side swoop. Stray fringe coming out. Don't worry about it. Okay. The final touch, I like to just flip it. This sort of keeps it a little less poofy. Now, in the tutorial that I used, Rachel gave it some extra security. She used a stick pin to secure the swoop near your head. If you want to do that, go right ahead, but it is your call. It's not strictly necessary. I find that once I flip it out, it's done. Now, I hope you saw that wasn't as difficult as it might seem. I hope that my instructions were able to take the bamboozle out of it. Remember to zig, don't zag, and then zag, don't zig. Whatever wrap you're trying to do, just remember, no matter how seemingly difficult it might look, just keep trying with it and don't give up. Remember, if you can wrap, you can do this. Now, I wish everyone a good, sweet year filled with goodness and blessings. Bye-bye.